Did you know that around 3,000 to 5 million people worldwide suffer from nutritional deficiencies without even realizing it? And most don't even know it. The best thing you can do, whether you're sure or not, is to find something that naturally detoxifies your entire body.
Hey everyone! Today we're diving into a hot topic, why Barbara O'Neill got banned. If you haven't heard about her, you're in for a wild ride. Let's get into it. So, who is Barbara O'Neill? She is a naturopath from Australia, a passionate advocate for natural healing and prevention. Barbara strongly believes in the power of natural remedies over pharmaceutical drugs. It sounds pretty intriguing, right? However, there's a twist to her story. Despite her dedication to promoting natural health, she has been banned from practicing and teaching health. This ban has sparked a lot of debate and controversy. So, what led to this drastic action against her? What were the authorities' reasons for such a stringent measure? Stay tuned as we unravel the details of Barbara O'Neill's journey and the reasons behind her ban. You won't want to miss this.
The fact is, I don't know how there can be a crime if there's no victim. The people that have put in the complaints have never met me. They have never been to our health retreat. I believe it's a differing of opinion. But what's been happening is that Misty Mountain is still running. I'm not allowed to speak, and I'm not allowed to give any health advice.
Barbara O'Neill has a strong following because she advocates for natural remedies and lifestyle changes to prevent and heal illnesses. She has written books and given many talks, gaining the trust of many people. Her focus includes healthy eating, detoxing, and using herbs and natural supplements instead of medications. However, things got complicated when the New South Wales Healthcare Complaints Commission, HCCC, investigated her work. They ruled that Barbara O'Neill could no longer practice or teach health. This decision was a major blow to her career and her followers, who relied on her guidance. The ruling was based on the principle that medical advice should come from individuals with formal medical training and qualifications. The HCCC argued that without these credentials, there is a higher risk of people receiving incorrect or harmful advice. For many of her supporters, this ruling was tough to accept. They had seen positive changes in their lives by following her recommendations and trusted her deeply. Additionally, Barbara O'Neill has been vocal about her concerns regarding vaccines, which has sparked further controversy. She shared stories from parents who claimed their babies showed adverse reactions post-vaccination, igniting debates about vaccine safety and the right to make personal health choices.
The milk that is closest to human milk is goat's milk. And I've met many babies, many mothers who've had healthy babies on the goat's milk. So if a mother cannot feed her baby, that would be the best option.
Barbara O'Neill's views on infant nutrition have sparked both curiosity and concern among parents and healthcare professionals alike. She points out that goat milk contains nutrients that can support healthy growth and development in infants, emphasizing its potential benefits for those who may not tolerate cow's milk formulas well. However, pediatricians and nutrition experts caution that goat milk lacks certain essential nutrients crucial for infants' development, such as folic acid and vitamin B12. They stress the importance of sticking to formulas specifically designed to meet infants' nutritional needs unless advised otherwise by a health care provider. This debate highlights a broader issue in parenting and healthcare: the balance between exploring new ideas and relying on established medical guidelines to ensure children's safety and well-being. While Barbara O'Neill encourages parents to consider alternative feeding options, pediatricians emphasize the importance of evidence-based practices proven effective in supporting infant health. This ongoing discussion reflects the tension between innovation and tradition in healthcare. Parents are often caught in the middle, trying to make the best decisions for their children's health amidst conflicting advice. Barbara's advocacy for goat milk and other natural remedies challenges mainstream medical advice, prompting further scrutiny and debate. Barbara O'Neill has been outspoken about the overuse of antibiotics, likening their widespread distribution to candy handed out on Halloween. Her main concern is that this overuse leads to antibiotic resistance, where bacteria become smarter and tougher, much like a fly that keeps dodging faster each time you try to swat it. Her supporters agree with her cautious approach, believing that reducing unnecessary antibiotic use will keep these medicines effective for when they are genuinely needed. They view antibiotics as a special tool in a toolbox, not to be used for every minor issue. Moreover, supporters highlight that antibiotics can have side effects. While some side effects are mild, like an upset stomach or headache, others can be severe, such as allergies or disrupting the beneficial bacteria in the gut. However, not everyone supports O'Neil's views. Some doctors emphasize the critical role of antibiotics in treating bacterial infections, warning that without them, infections could worsen and spread, leading to more significant health issues. These doctors argue for a balanced approach, using antibiotics judiciously to treat serious infections without overuse. Thus, a significant debate exists around antibiotics, with Barbara O'Neil advocating caution, while some medical professionals urge a balanced perspective. This debate underscores the importance of responsible antibiotic use, considering both the potential benefits and risks. Additionally, Barbara O'Neil has stirred controversy with claims that cancer can be treated with baking soda, further complicating her standing in the medical community.
When he would inject sodium bicarbonate straight into the cancer, because cancer cannot survive in the alkaline environment.
Barbara O'Neil claims that cancer hates alkaline substances, suggesting that baking soda might slow it down. However, there isn't much solid proof backing up this idea. Most doctors and scientists are not convinced that baking soda can effectively fight cancer. They argue that without rigorous scientific evidence, such claims can be misleading and potentially harmful. One major talking point is whether Barbara O'Neil is truly qualified to give medical advice, especially regarding serious conditions like cancer and infectious diseases. Her lack of formal medical training raises concerns about the safety and reliability of her recommendations. Critics argue that medical advice should be grounded in evidence-based science and given by professionals with the appropriate credentials. This ongoing debate highlights the tension between alternative health advocates and the established medical community. While O'Neil's supporters appreciate her natural approach and innovative ideas, many health professionals emphasize the importance of adhering to proven medical guidelines to ensure patient safety and effective treatment. This conflict underscores the need for careful consideration and critical evaluation of medical advice, particularly when it involves serious health conditions.
We had a pharmacist do our program and she said, I'm really annoyed. She said, I'm a pharmacist. Drugs are my profession. I'm not against drugs, but she said recently a circular went out that anyone with a cholesterol level below 190 or above 190 had to go on cholesterol-lowering medication. She said, this is just a money-making scheme. Now, this is what the pharmacist is telling me.
There's no denying that Barbara O'Neil knows a lot about natural health. With years of experience, she has helped many people with natural remedies. Many swear by her methods, seeing her practical, hands-on knowledge as a goldmine, especially in preventative health. However, things get tricky with infectious diseases, which can spread quickly, have serious complications, and sometimes require very specific medical treatments. Doctors and scientists specializing in infectious diseases undergo years of rigorous training. They study the intricate details of how diseases spread, their effects on the body, and the most effective treatments. This formal education and training are crucial due to the complexity and unpredictability of infectious diseases. Critics of Barbara O'Neil argue that without such specialized training, her advice on infectious diseases might not be as reliable as that of those who have dedicated years to studying these issues. They worry that her recommendations, although well-intentioned, might not be based on the latest scientific research or the most effective medical practices. This concern is particularly significant when the wrong advice could have serious health consequences. Supporters of O'Neil, however, see things differently. They believe her extensive experience in natural health gives her a unique perspective often missing in conventional medicine. They argue she has seen firsthand what works for her patients, developing a deep understanding of natural remedies and preventative measures that can boost overall health and well-being. They also point out that many people feel more comfortable with natural approaches and appreciate having an alternative to mainstream medical treatments. The debate continues about how her perspective fits into the broader healthcare landscape.
If everyone knew what to do to their bodies when they get sick, casualty visits would drop, doctor visits would drop,
how many doctors don't have room to have any more patients?
Barbara's followers believe Big Pharma stands to lose a lot if more people listen to alternative health voices like hers. They argue that pharmaceutical companies have a vested interest in keeping natural remedies and alternative treatments out of the spotlight because they threaten their profits. As a result, Big Pharma might try to discredit anyone promoting alternatives to their products. By advocating for natural remedies, Barbara offers a different path for healthcare, believing these options can be safer and just as effective, if not more so, than many pharmaceutical drugs. Her stance has sparked discussions about balance